I'm up in the dump. There's my first find that I'll take. I need these for, hopefully I can find a jar, but I'm in a hole. I'll get back on my next one later. What do you think this jar has on the other side? I found one of these before in my entire life. I thought this is what it was when I saw it. It fell out just like that. Look at this. It's got a clock embossed on it. And it's 15, I'll have to look this up. It's 15, 18, 718. I don't know what was in this. It's got some markings on the bottom, but that's a cool find. A little clock jar. Think of how nice that'll look with marbles in it. It's clear too. The clear ones really pop the marbles. That's cool. Later. You can see up there, I got a grape bat, and that's a Marietta bottle, a blue bottle, a newer Mason, several things here, but I just got an Atlas strong shoulder Mason. I always take these. It's got an 8 on it. I'm going back in here. I'll get back when hopefully I can find some nice marbles. I'm doing a half of a frame this month, and it won't be as hard to fill. It'll be hard to fill, but not like that big one. Anyway, I'll get back later. Hopefully you can see this. I'm in a hole, but right here's a Royal Crown. Oh man, this is nice. I'm definitely taking this one. This is a beautiful bottle. It says 1936 right on it right there. Look how nice this ACL is. Wow. It's nice, and it's aqua. It's all there. That's a good one. I got my first marble. It's right there. I'm gonna clean this hole up. Let me get this off. This is nice. Ooh, look at that. It almost just glows. You can see it here. I'll wipe it off a little more. See, I'm filthy already, and you've been here like 20 minutes probably. I had to get this hole cleaned out. Oh man, that's nice condition. It's just real transparent. That's pretty. Looks like a planet. There's no cracks in it or nothing. That'll be a nice one for that frame I'm working on. Look at that. Later. I found one of these like on a different dump, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago. Man, it's a shame that's not embossed. That would have been a day maker. But I'm gonna take it. That's a cream top milk. The cream would have been up in there, and then the milk down there. It says Sanitary's Best Pasteurized Real Ice Cream. Sanitary's Best Pasteurized. It says Whips up there. It's a shame that's not embossed. I would have been yelling later. This bottle here, this is a Sistersville, like Art Deco style soda. And they say Sistersville on them. They're not a bad looking bottle. I'd say they had paper there. There's no ACL on them there, I can tell you that, because I've found thousands of them. Very rarely do you find some that are center embossed, and I haven't found one on this dump that's center embossed, and this is like a $30 plus bottle. It says Bottling Works on this side. It has the town name on the bottle like this one down at the bottom, and guess what else it says? Coca-Cola. All right, folks, this is a day maker. This makes the trip up here, because I can sell this for 30 bucks, and they sell as quick as I list them, because they are not common. I mean, I'd say I haven't found 1,000 of these on this dump, but I know I found at least 400 of those slick ones. I'm taking 6 or 7 of them in my bag every day. There's even some on the surface. There's just so many, and not one with the center embossing. And this is from the 1930s. It'll be like 33 or 34. I think it's 36. I was close. But that's a nice bottle. I'm happy to get that. Man, a Coca-Cola bottle from West Virginia. It's weird. Coca-Cola Bottling Works. All right, later. What kind of bottle this is? Some of you bottle diggers, this is probably the last one they ever made. It's Lydia Pinkham's. It says Lydia Pinkham right there, and then it says 1 to 4 doses left buy a bottle today. 1 to 4, that must be the line, buy a bottle today. But there's nothing else on it, but I'm gonna take it. I've never seen that one. That's probably one of the last ones they ever made. Later. Yeah, here's a good find. See if you see it down there. I haven't, you know, I'm finding stuff, but that Coke bottle's nice. Whoa. I guess you already saw it. This is a military button of some kind, I would say. It sure looks like it to me. And that sure as heck don't look familiar to me. That's no eagle button. And that's a military shaped button. Let me get this cleaned off. This might be one we don't... Well, it might be an eagle button. I can see it right there. But that's a cool find. Let me get it cleaned off. Alright. This would have been off of World War II in the trash I'm at. Serviceman's uniform. It is an eagle button. But it's real nice shape, and it even has the shank on it. So that's a good find. I've found these before in dumps. I don't know. I've probably found 4 other ones this nice. I'll get it cleaned up and put up pictures after this clip. I love this kind of stuff. Not worth a lot, but imagine the history behind this. And especially, I found a French coin in here that it's 1938, and I guarantee it was in a 40s trash layer. A serviceman sent it home to his family or brought it home from the war. Imagine the story from these things. This could have been in World War II. You never know. Pretty cool. Later, check this out. I just raked this out back in there. Look, I found one of these like a month ago on another dump. It says return to Cloverdale Spring Company, Newville, Pennsylvania. Bottle registered, not sold. This bottle registered, not sold. And I don't know what this return to. Yeah, the same, and it's got a big clover, and look how pretty that bottle is. And I can print out a new label with like a clover on it or a leprechaun, and that'll be an awesome bottle for my collection. That's cool. You know, that has to be worth a little. You know, with a new label on it, that's a $10 bottle anyway. That cake's still better, but I like that. Man, that's an odd find. I wonder how old that is. I wonder what the heck it is. Looks like a part out of a watch or something. But anyway, I'll get back to you later. So here's like a little brass nameplate or something off something, and it says stuff all over it. Let me get it. It's got rust corrosion on it. But let me see if I can't get it cleaned off, and we'll see what it is later. This is rather cool. Look how nice it is. It says the North Electric Company, Cleveland, USA. And it's real straight and real nice. It's probably off an old washing machine or an old early refrigerator. But that's old. It looks brass or copper. It's real heavy. Real well made. I'd say it's brass. But that's a cool find. I love stuff like this. To put in them raker cases like I put the marbles in, all different kinds of stuff like that military button and stuff like this. It's history. It just is. Moved out of that last place. It was caving in real bad, and I just wasn't finding marbles, but I moved and I got on marbles. There's a blue cat eye, nothing to brag about, but not bad. I'm raking through stuff here. It's in a thinner layer, but I can see real good. I just raked this out. It's another glass, little baby bottle, a little different style. You can see the measurements. Would have had a plastic nipple up there. It's made of glass, but it says the Marie Incorporated in NYC, New York City. Went to a little doll baby. Man, I got a collection of these little doll things. That's a different one I don't have there too. Later. One good thing about this dump, look at that mason lid. That thing's just perfect. It's in this rust layer on this real steep slant. I'm gonna have to take that. You can't leave those. I need that for jars, bad. They're hard to find like that. They're mostly just crumbled up. You want to take them. They're expensive to get vintage ones. Later. I'm walking along looking at all these bottles on a real steep slant here, and do you see right down there at my feet? I got another find. It's a nice jar. Get a little closer, you see it? There's a cool looking jar right there too. Look at all this stuff. But right here, jumbo peanut butter, and I just found another lid up there, another mason lid. All the children love jumbo. I love these. They have an embossed elephant head on them. They're from like the late 30s. It's the Frank Tea and Spice Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. That's a nice jar. I'm looking around, another find. I'm gonna surface hunt a while and see if I can't get some easy finds. I've been digging for a while. But anyway, I'll get back at you later. This bottle, still the original cap, Gilbey's. H8 Gilbey's LTD gin. And I'm finding some stuff in here. It's 40s and 50s. I'm way down the hill where stuff slid. But I just got that. I got a Sunspot. I probably won't take it, but check out this blue bottle. That'll look awesome with a big label on it. And I got this piece of milk glass. It's got that flower design on it. It's real heavy. That's kind of a cool piece. I'll take it. Some woman will want that eventually. But I'll look around in here a little longer. I didn't feel like digging anymore a big hole. That's how I really find stuff. I'm just kind of raking through trash now. I usually don't do this. Later. Well, you see how nice that looks, and plus I got another real nice one that's perfect. So a couple lids. I'm going up and pack up my bag and get some pictures and rake around just a little bit longer. This will probably be it on this video. I've been here long, at least 3 hours, looking around for what I found for a video. But thanks for watching. Later. You can see I got a whole bag full of other stuff here. There's lots of blue bottles down in there. I got this clock. I forgot about that. I'll put that in the picture. But you can see the best finds are the smalls. I like that military button. Look, I wiped it off some more here, spit on it and wiped it, and it's real nice condition in the shanks there. I like that electric badge too, North Electric. That's cool. It's old. You see, I like the jumbo peanut butter, and that's a really nice Coca-Cola bottle. And this bottle's cool too. I only have one. I've only found one other one in my life, and it's got that clover leaf on the bottom, which makes the bottle cool. And imagine like a yellow and red label on it with like a leprechaun. It'll look awesome. Maybe I'll do a label for that one in this video. I will. I'll find something cool to put on that, and we'll look at that. But I'm gonna get pictures and get out of here. Not the greatest day. I only found 2 marbles. That's the way it goes. Sometimes I don't find none. Sometimes I find 1 or 2. Sometimes I find a whole handful. But thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Later. All right. Here's what I did with that bottle. I put that chicken cock label on it, and it looks nice. I already have that bottle, but that's a nice looking bottle. Chickens are popular, and that looks good. That looks good. I like it. Here's the North Electric badge, Cleveland, USA. I left a little rust on it. I could have got that all off, but I like some of the stuff with a little rust on it. I cleaned this up a little more, and it looks really nice. Look how nice that eagle button is. It's pretty nice. See the back. It's got a little bend to the shank, but not much. Most of these are roached when you find them. They're just destroyed. This one was suspended in that rust layer, and it's a nice one. I found other ones. You've seen me. I found a Spanish-American War button too. It's real big like this too. But not a bad day. That turned out nice. I like the green bottles with the labels on them. They look nice, and that has all that embossing, you know, all up on there. Newville, PA. That looks cool. Anyway, later. Alright, here's this Coca-Cola bottle. It's got a little bit of case wear on it, but not much. Coca-Cola Bottling Works. It's 36, and it says Sistersville, West Virginia right here on the bottle. That's a pretty rare bottle. It just is. It's not common. Other ones say Frank Keeney and Son and Frank Keeney and Sons. K-U-E-H-N-E is Keeney on this middle embossed plate, and 99% of them are just slick. They're from the 40s, most of them that I see, and the Keeney ones are from the late 20s to early 30s, and these ones are from the mid 30s. These Coca-Cola ones that say Bottling Works. They're pretty cool looking bottles, you know, for free. It's pretty nice. But that's it on this one. I thought I'd show you this stuff cleaned up. Later, folks.